Hey, hope you're having a beautiful day. Um, I want to do this video about headphones and the different headphones I use and why I use different ones for different occasions. Um, Mainly just talk about these different headphones that I have. And I didn't really realize until I was really thinking about it is I use like at least two, but sometimes three different pairs of headphones per day, like almost daily, and sometimes four, but it usually at minimum two. And so I was like, you know what, um, I want to show off which ones I use and why the reasons I use those ones. And yeah, that's pretty much and what I listen to on each and kind of an overview of my opinions about like headphones. And I'm not an audiophile like really, but I do enjoy quality good music, and I do enjoy listening to audiobooks. I listen to podcasts too. So there's just so many different formats, stuff I listen to, and yeah, I just want to share that joy with you. Okay, so this is an overview of my headphones, and I believe I do have some more, but um, these are the Sony XM5s. If I don't know the name, I'll look up the name and I'll add it to the video. But Sony XM5s, they're like a bonish color. Um, these ones are really nice, and they do LDAC for Bluetooth, and they still have you can use these wired Type C connection, wired if necessary, if you want. Great noise cancellation. They're comfortable. And honestly, these pair here, I don't use all that often. But when I do use them, it's really nice to have such a um, nice premium feel of a headphone. Um, I got the cable somewhere on here, but yeah, that Sony XM5, pretty good. I heard the XM4 is like if you want to get that one on a sale or something, and I caught these ones on a sale. Like I know they were less than, I don't know, it was like less than 200 or something, but um, these ones are pretty cool. Um, that I've had maybe a year, and these are really peaceful if you're listening to an audiobook at home, or you're just listening to some chill music and just around the house. I feel like these ones, I wouldn't wear these outside the house, and I don't. And these ones I like wear exclusively in the house, and I'm just chilling, something like that. But these ones are pretty decent headphones. I just do not use them that often. Um, these headphones here, I forget the model number. I've had these since like 2018, and you could probably tell these ones are pretty beat, well worn. Sorry, my lighting is not great, but these ones are pretty beat. These are the Audio Technica, um, Bluetooth, but I don't think I've charged these ones in maybe years. And I tell you why. It's because I use these on the PC. Most of the time on my streams, on anytime, you see me with headphones on stream, it's probably these Audio Technica headphones here. And I really love these. I love these headphones, and I've had these for years. They're not super crazy loud, but man, are they like, to me, they're still comfortable, even like old, dusty, old foam and shit still on there. And these ones get used a lot because I'm on the PC a lot, and I enjoy these ones. I might one day upgrade to like another Audio Technica straight wired headphones for PC. And these ones I almost usually always use, like I say, wired. I doubt, yeah, I'm surprised they even turn on. It's probably the last time I charged them all the way. I never really used the noise cancellation when I'm on the computer, anyways. But they got pretty decent noise cancellation, microphones. I've listened to so endless hours of podcasts and music and albums with these particular headphones. I'll put what model they are. I know they came out sometime early 2018 maybe, and I've used them for a long time. Okay. So, and then I have a pair of bone condension. Um, yeah, bone condension headphones. And I'll show you these joints here. And they kind of like wrap around your ear. They're Bluetooth. So you can still hear the environment around you. And I mainly use these for work. This is a lot of like work calls and stuff going on, or you need to be doing something while doing something else. These are really great. I really like the bone condension technology, and these ones are just Bluetooth, and yeah, they're great because then you can just hear outside of just your headphones, and you just keep one on or something, and you're running around doing something, or you're trying to be in a meeting, but you're also taking care and helping people with things, or whatever's going on. These ones is kind of a game changer, I feel like. It's been really cool to have these, and I've been using those for maybe, I don't know, a year and a half or so, and they're still in pretty good condition. Like I said, they just go around your ear. Bone condension shocks. I don't know the exact model number for these ones, but I'll find it. Okay, and then this is my other Bluetooth headphones, and I use these a lot for like audiobooks and music sometimes, but mostly audiobooks or podcasts. These are great little tiny headphones here that are, you just clicking them in, pop them in. I like the skin tone, as the same with these ones. Skin tone color. These ones are the ones to get. For me, I think these were like $12. They're Tazo something, but they were like 10-12 bucks. And honestly, these are good enough for most occasions. For Bluetooth headphones, where I'm not like, oh, I need better, higher quality or something like that. They're just like, I need to hear audio, and it has Type C connection, basic. Can tell if it's charged or not. And this one's nothing special, but I probably use almost the most, which is kind of crazy. I would like to get another Bluetooth pair of headphones that could at least do LDAC, so FLAC files and stuff are more high quality. That's a good reason why I really like the Sony headphones, because LDAC does make a difference. And when I'm listening to music, I'm mostly listening to FLAC files. Okay, and then so what I have here is IEM headphones, and I use these when I'm using anything that's like 3.5 millimeter. I forgot the name of these ones, but I will look these ones up. I think they're moon drops. If I can't I believe these ones are moon drops, but they're not that expensive, and I think IEMs are so underrated unless you're into more audio and stuff. Uh, this basic 3.5 IEM is pretty good, and I really like these ones as well. And I use these ones on like the Analog Pocket. I use on devices that you can't use Type C, or which I'm gonna show here in a second, is 4.4 meter balanced headphone. But 3.5, I will use this one mostly. So if I'm not doing Bluetooth ones, I prefer over the ear headphones. But if I had a close second, it'd be these IEM. And okay, so the other ones were these 7Z0 IEMs, and then I swapped out the cord for 4.4 balanced headphones. And then I had this attached to, if you want me to make another video maybe that goes more in depth to like different media devices and stuff I'm listening to, different formats and different ways I'm listening to things, I really like this. It reminded me like an old school tape player. It's got Type C, and you got a micro SD card, a little screen, like kind of buttons like an old school tape player. 3.5 and 4.4 balanced output. And I use this only to play FLAC files. And I have like, I think it's 256 mega or gig micro SD card in there. And then that's usually how I'll listen to music most time if I can. And if I don't have this with me, I will use something like this, or I'll try to use this. And this is my Moondrop DAC, and it's just Type C connection here. You plug into your phone, then you got 3.5, 4.4 for your headphones, and then volume. I forget. Yeah, I think it's just volume up and down. I'm pretty sure. And then this is really good if you're gonna use wired headphones like these ones, these IEMs, or these IEMs with 4.4 or 3.5 on your phone. And I mostly use Plex amp on my phone with this connection, and then I'll use wired headphones if I'm like looking for quality and looking for decent playback on cellular devices. Really, anything that's Type C. I only use Android really, so I do have an iPhone too, but yeah, this is really good. It's called the Moondrop DAC. I forgot the. I'll have to put it on the video as well, because I forgot the name of that one too. But this is good for you want to use wired headphones, but all you have is a cell phone. Like you don't have nothing else. But you want good enough quality on the phone that's like pretty, better than just your standard listening experience. This will upgrade it. So yeah, and that's mostly all my headphones and different headphone devices that I use. I do have I think like a basic Apple headphone and mic somewhere that I use occasionally. If I forget these somewhere or I forgot to charge these, I will use the Apple, um, just a regular Apple connection with the headphones. But the other ones all kind of had their place and stuff. And maybe I'm still going to keep these for like sentimental reasons, all types of stuff. But I don't know. These ones are kind of special to me. So they're like beat, but I still use them. But I'm thinking about like maybe get another Audio Technica pair of headphones just for the purpose of PC. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And what are your favorite type of headphones you like and stuff? Let me know. Um, or what you use different headphones for. Or recommend what type of headphones I could get in the future if I'm looking for different ones. I'm not really looking, but maybe upgrade my regular Bluetooth joints that I know these ones are cheaper. I'm okay with that, but maybe upgrade those to a pair that are like a cheap LDAC version or something cool where it's like I'm not spending a bunch of money, but um, yeah, have some good, decent quality and good enough for myself. Because I like listening to albums fully. I like listening to podcasts. I like playing video games with head or over ear headphones on. I like listening to FLAC files for special albums that really to me. And then like just regular playing, even if you plug in a Game Boy or something like that. And just these ones are great for that. Little IEMs. It's just like you plug it in, always works, reliable, right? So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see ya.